Okay, good day to everyone. My name is Alan Aloysius, and I'm a student of Westford University, and I'm pursuing my career in sports business. So, as part of my assignment, which is a research project, I'll be conducting an interview, and I'll be conducting the interview of Farhan Amjad. So, Farhan, could you give us a brief introduction of yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Farhan Amjad. I play professional cricket. I play for the UAE United Arab Emirates A Division cricket team, and I've been playing professionally since the last 4 years. Yeah,
Okay, perfect. So, let's move on to the interview. I just have a few questions to ask you, Farhan. So, if it's fine with you.
no issues. Please go ahead.
All right, so I'll be asking you from a cricketer's point of view. So, as a cricket player, how do you feel that social media has changed the way fans like yourself connect with you and your team?
Social media has definitely changed a lot for us. Because back in the days there were only TVs. They didn't know what was happening behind or what work players were putting in or what hard work they were doing. Now that the social media has come in, now you can see BTS videos, the way they train, the way they eat. They get to come on a more personal connect with the player. They get to slowly they understand why is he become the player and why is he the chosen one for the team, because they see the hard work and everything into it. That's why I feel that social media has become a very effective tool these days for us cricketers and us sportsmen.
True, true. With the help of social media, you feel more connected to the fans
Yeah,
and what,
100%.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. And do
It's
you
more
also
easier
think,
to share. Oh, sorry. It's more easier to share our feedback, our views on the match we've played. In fact, before it never used to happen. Before it's just that the players played. That's it. People used to just criticize. Now people can criticize, but even the sports person can say, okay, I've done this, this, this. I may have gone wrong looking at what the feedback they're giving.
and on what you also mentioned earlier, looking back, with the help of social media and the technology that's up on the rise right now, you can always look back to your previous games, to analyze yourself where you went wrong.
100%.
And yeah. And also, do you think that social media has made cricket more accessible to the global audience and how?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. It's 100% made us more like, how do I say it? Let's keep it this way. Since social media has come in, cricket's become even more famous. Back in the days, cricket was famous, but now due to the social media hype, the player hypes, the players getting famous because of the way they play, the way they're getting marketed, the way they're getting branded by certain brands, is taking cricket to the next level.
Right, right, right. And in your opinion, like how important is social media for increasing the reach of a cricket organization? We've talked about the players. Now let's move on to the organization. So, in your opinion, how important is it?
I feel it's very important these days. The thing is, like, if you've made it to international, you have your fame, you get your recognition, everything. Coming down on the grassroots level, coming down on the domestic level, and the only way to get noticed is either you play your matches or through social media. And so when you're on social media, you get a lot of eyes on you. The way you play, the way you perform, people will have good and bad things to say, but you never know who is the coach or who's going to take you in by just seeing a single video. So henceforth, social media is definitely the key to moving forward ahead.
And also, I feel like for a organization, a cricketing organization, social media would play a major role in, upcoming, like bringing that organization to the new level. Like if
100%.
they're starting up a new organization, the help of social media would be a massive change for them getting to into the league.
Yes, for sure. I agree because me being a professional player, I play for the UAE A division team these days. So the way they brand us, the way they sell us so that people can see us is a way that social media can only do. You cannot keep going and saying this player is good. You have to keep watching him. Even when you say that, where do the audience watch? On social media, on Instagram platforms or something, and slowly start to understand the capabilities you have. They slowly start to understand, yes, this is a performing player and we need to have eyes set on him.
Right, 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 right. Also, what type of social media contents do you think engages the fan the most? Because there are multiple social media platforms right now currently in the market. So, which one do you think which engages the fans the most?
I'm definitely going to go with Instagram these days. Anyone, everyone, it doesn't even matter the age these days. From small to big, youngest to oldest, everyone is on Instagram. And even the smallest to the oldest, someone from starting from the age of 6 years old, all the way up to 90 to 100 will have something to comment about someone or will have something or the other to have a say on. So I definitely think Instagram is definitely it. It is one app which keeps everyone together and everyone in loop.
And also regarding that same question, what kind of what kind of content in social media would you think that the fans would engage the most?
Honestly, on the content part, anything which is exclusive, anything fans, what do you say? How do I keep it? Let's put it this way, anything the fans cannot see on TV, they get to see more of the private life of a cricketer or a
The
sportsman.
behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes, more than behind the scenes, it's the private life they're more interested in. What does he do when he's not playing cricket? What does he do? How does he spend his time? How does he get through the pressure? That is one content which will always make fans content, in fact.
True, true, true. And also, have you ever noticed a difference in fan engagement during tournaments that have strong social media campaigns versus that don't?
Oh yeah, you see a big difference in crowd. You see when, as you were saying, it's a very good question. I'll tell you one thing. When a tournament is marketed well, when a tournament is campaigned well, you will see the stadium full. You'll see even fans who know very little about cricket, they come for the joy and happiness. But when someone doesn't know that in their locality only there's some tournament, some big time tournament happening also, but it's not marketed well, there's absolutely no crowd. And the sports people, they play for a crowd, they play for enjoyment, they play for support. But when that support is not there from the fans throughout, whether it be social media, whether it be them coming in the stadium and cheering through the marketing campaigns, that's what matters to a sports person. For me, it matters people chanting and going cheering for your team, because end of the day, when the stages are crucial, when the situations are crucial, you need that team. And that happens when your marketing campaign is well backed up.
Perfect. Now, moving on, I have a few questions related to the profit part of this social media. So, from a player's perspective, how does social media contribute to sponsorship and brand deals for both players and the organization?
So, social media is a medium between a brand organization and a player. So, it acts so you either get paid per post, and if you are like on a very like an international level and you're a well recognized sports person, you get paid very well. You may get paid in almost around a couple of hundred thousands or more than that, depending on the player, absolutely, and on his skill. I think social media is definitely one source of income for everyone these days. Whether it be content creators, whether it be a sports person, everyone's earning through social media. Social media is definitely one way where you can put your name out there for more income. That's how I keep it.
And also, do you think merchandise sales and ticket sales improve when promoted heavily through social media?
Yes, I do. They definitely do. And we also get paid a little from it. And yeah, but they definitely do. If it's marketed well, when you're, suppose let's take a team, let's take an international team, India. They don't need to do marketing, but when they do marketing, it's always targeting a certain audience. It's either targeting the younger generation or it's targeting those older generation who can, you know, resonate with it. That's why marketing is important. Like when you do a proper marketing campaign, no matter the team, whether you're international, national, or domestic team, when you market, you need to know your audience, and that's where if you hit the right people, they will definitely make you money.
And I just have one more question to ask you.
No
And
issues.
how do you feel social media helps cricketing organizations compete with other sports in terms of attracting advertisers and investors?
Sorry.
So how do you feel social media helps cricketing organizations compete with other sports in terms of attracting advertisers and investors?
Social media is, I'll go back to the first question just to carry on to the last question. That's I told you in the first question, back in the days people didn't know what cricket was. They just knew it's just two people playing, one guy bowling, one guy batting, and then hitting the ball. That's it. But when they come to more about the rules through social media, of course, you have highly competitive sports. You have your football, you have American football, you have your rugby, tennis. All these are very, very highly recognized sports. Cricket is only recognized in one place and worshipped in one place, India. In India, people will worship you like God if you're a cricket player. And anywhere else, if you go, they'll treat you like a sportsman because it's not reached that level of what do you say engagement. It's not reached that level of height where you can be like, this guy's really it. Now, if you see in the top 10 most rich or influential athletes, there's only one cricketer, which is Virat Kohli. He's been there since quite a while, and there's no other cricketer. That's the only reason social media is necessary to to make people understand cricket is not only an Indian sport but is a worldwide sport. And people who play cricket are rich, skillful, and famous.
Perfect, perfectly answered that. It couldn't be any more perfect. So, Fahan, that's it for the interview. Thank you so much for taking time out for this, and I
No
really
issue.
appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Have a good day. Thank you.